Glyphosate-resistant weeds are becoming a serious and growing issue throughout the country. These weeds have been identified on more than 2/3 of U.S. farms, totaling more than 61 million acres.
For a long time, we've used glyphosate for weed management, weed control out there, and over time, weeds have become resistant to that with continued pressure from one particular herbicide. Well, we need a way to manage and control weeds out there, and if they start to escape the herbicides that are being used out there, it really is a cost issue for farmers. It greatly can affect the profitability of the crop.
At present, 17 different species of glyphosate-resistant weeds have spread across 38 states. These numbers from the International Survey of Herbicide-Resistant Weeds also show additional weed species are developing resistance to multiple sites of action.
Well, in some ways, additional weed species, every weed has a different biology. It develops a resistance, tries to metabolize some of that herbicide, and over time some of those weed species are successful at that, and then some of their offspring, their seeds, provide further resistance out there in the field. It creates a real profit problem.
For our farm, the glyphosate-resistant weed issue has totally changed the way we go at weed control. Instead of relying on just one tool in the toolbox, we're using multiple modes of action products and layering them products to allow fewer opportunities for these resistant weeds to pop up and cause issues. We'll still have an occasional outbreaks, and we try to handle them by hand pulling or other modes of action.
Today, farmers need new technologies to help implement sustainable weed management programs. BASF has answered this call with the recent EPA registration of Ingenia herbicide.
So at BASF Crop Protection, our purpose is to create chemistry for a sustainable future. And that really comes to life in our crop protection unit, where we have over 150 years of experience in chemistry to really help farmers farm more efficiently, to help increase their yields with the very latest innovations and technologies around crop protection.
Ingenia herbicide controls more than 200 broadleaf weeds, including glyphosate-resistant weeds, dicamba-tolerant soybeans, and cotton, providing a new tool for farmers to manage weeds and protect yields.
Ingenia is a brand new dicamba product specifically designed for dicamba-tolerant crops. We completely redesigned this chemistry to really target key needs farmers would have within that crop, and particularly lowering the volatility of dicamba with the new product Ingenia, and also providing the lowest used product that farmers could find. And that really allows farmers many benefits in terms of handling and spraying, and ultimately Ingenia goes twice as far as the competitor product. I think it's really important that farmers understand that Ingenia is one solution to a total weed control solution. It's one powerful tool, but there are others that must be used to really support the use of dicamba. Farmers don't want resistant weeds, and by using all the modes of action, all the different chemistries available, they'll really help steward their own farm production more effectively and really enable this chemistry to last for a lot longer.
This complete weed management program starts with a residual herbicide and utilizes multiple effective sites of action to control even the toughest weeds.
Practices that are important when applying a herbicide product are close following of the label. Certainly nozzle selection is important on Ingenia herbicide, but also how the sprayer gets operated, the environmental conditions it's in, things like boom height, wind speed and direction. But again, some simple things, and we want growers and applicators to be familiar with those concepts.
Based on experience, BASF developed a comprehensive set of best management practices and label requirements for Ingenia herbicide to maximize on-target application, and continues to provide stewardship education through the On-Target Application Academy training program.
The On-Target Application Academy is a chance for applicators to come, discuss, learn, get exposed to application practices that are going to enhance their use of the herbicide product, in particular Ingenia, but we're advancing their skills to become better applicators out there, controlling pests, controlling the weed, but also protecting the environment through the way that they operate their equipment.
The program offers growers, retailers, and custom applicators field-based training in a one-on-one setting, with experts focusing on proper application.
A key concept in the On-Target Application Academy is stewardship of the product and herbicide and pesticide products in general. And some of the things that we're talking about in terms of coverage, drift issues, how to select the appropriate nozzle, balancing out what your controller's doing on that sprayer with the nozzle you've selected are really important issues out there in the application industry. And the Application Academy gives us a great chance to go through those with folks involved.
With better awareness of herbicide application best practices, farmers are able to achieve the most effective weed control possible with today's emerging product and equipment innovations.
From a farmer's perspective, we have a lot of tools in the toolbox to stay ahead of this glyphosate-resistant weed issue. We need to use those properly and in the right manner to stay ahead of the issue before it's an outbreak of any weeds.
BASF's Grow Smart helps farmers get the most out of every acre, regardless of the crop.
So GrowSmart is helping farmers make better decisions each and every year. It combines the best people, the best portfolio, protection and products, so farmers can combine all those decisions they have to make to really achieve the optimum result from their crop. And it really partners with farmers right across America with our field team to help them get the most from every acre.
For more information, visit www.ingeniaherbicide.com.